Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas, and I sense a major disturbance in the force. What am I talking about? My side hustle. I think some things are changing in the industry. I've only been doing this a short while, but I don't know. I'm going to make a slight pivot. I'm going to tell you about that right here on Good Morning Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling. With Matt Haas leading the way. Get ready to groove.
It's pure bliss.
Join the fun. It's a brand new day.
It is a brand new day.
Live from Philadelphia, waking you up. It's Good Morning Haas.
And it's also Desert Bum Woodworking. Good Wednesday morning, Matt and friends, he says. Good morning to you, Chuck. That's the man behind that channel. Britta Aller. Britta Aller is the woman behind the Britta Aller channel, not surprisingly. Hello, Britta. Good morning, Matt and friends. Paul Fath is here. He says, good morning, Haas.
Good morning.
Oh, I think the double exclamation marks, they kicked it off again. Got to be careful when you say good morning, Haas.
Good morning.
Whoop, my goodness. Kind of crazy around here. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I think something's going on. It has to do with these brokers, all right? What's a broker? A broker is the middleman between the manufacturer and the influencer. And brokers have this business benefit where they deal with all of the nonsense and you just get the products. Well, they also tend to think they own the relationship between the manufacturer and the influencer, but they don't. There are a lot of tools out there that let the influencer talk directly to the brand. Actually, you don't even need tools. You could just go directly to the brand yourself. It's not hard to figure out. Like if someone like sells an item, it's not hard to figure out the company that made the item because the company name is on the product and, you have phone numbers and customer service, all printed on the manuals and things like that. But I don't know. I just don't think they're going to be relevant in the future when it's so easy to go direct. So I am going to make a shift. Someone who's also in this same side hustle as me is Patty's Day Baby. That's my friend Amy. Good morning, Haas.
Good morning.
And friends, she says. Good morning, Amy. So I am going to stop my reliance slowly, switch away from the broker type of business and go more direct with the brands themselves. And the tools that are out there make it so simple. What am I doing? What am I doing? So I'm going to make that change in my business, and hopefully things turn out much better for me.
Yeah, boy.
That's my plan. Oh, my goodness. Did you notice something here, folks? Bring your attention right here. Oh, if you're vertical, you can't see this. But vertical people, I have now rolled over 1,100 subscribers on the Awesome Fun Things YouTube channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Internet, for your support. I couldn't have done it without you.
Rich Vibes.
Hi, Rich Vibes. How are you? Good morning, Haas. Oh, my goodness. I hope you're well. I am well. There's my friend David. Happy Wednesday, he says. You Do It is back, he says. Congrats. Thank you, my friend. Oh, there's a longtime maker friend over there. You Do It. A creative genius. Thank you, Patty's Day Baby. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Should we do it? Should we do a crab dance to celebrate? I don't even know if this button works. It's working! All right. Yay. I love it. What do I get for 1,100 subscribers? Nah, nothing. I don't get anything. I need the watch time. The watch time needs to get boosted. I need to pump up the watch time numbers. Thank you, Britta. Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, John. All right, now, maybe we'll do a Mario now. What do you think? There he is. What the hell is Mario doing on the screen? He's dancing all around. He's throwing fireballs. He's stomping on Koopas. He's jumping at... Whoa, he jumped off the cliff. Matt, what are you doing? Why is your show going crazy? It's because if you type Mario in the chat, go ahead, type it now. Type Mario as a comment in the chat. Well, as a chat on comments. Anyway, when you do, I enter you to win the contest that I do every Friday, every 52 times a year. You could win $2. All right. Everyone has entries. That's all you need to do. Amy, you do it. Let's go. If you like free money, slap it in there. What were Mario's last words? It was this. I don't know. Wow. That's true. There. All right. Austin the Pro 94. This rarely happens to new viewers of Good Morning Haas. You're on the big purple board of awesomeness. This is what happens when you put excellent comments in the live chat. Congratulations, Austin the Pro 94. In addition to being on the big purple board of awesomeness, you also win one pat on the back that you have to administer to yourself. Congratulations. And this should be inspiration to everyone else in the Good Morning Haas community. Place banger comments, and you too can be featured on the big purple board of awesomeness. Hey, them's the rules around here. I got to follow the rules or Rosenblatt will be all up in my business.
How about no?
No, he will. He will. Rosenblatt is the corporate attorney for the Good Morning Haas show, and he is ruthless. You do not want to get on the wrong side of Rosenblatt. He will destroy you in the courtroom. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's talk about chocolate-covered nut day. Do you like chocolate-covered nuts? If you do, today's your day. Most foods will benefit from being slathered in chocolate. How do I know this? Well, I'm somewhat of an expert because I am adjacent to the sweetest place on earth, Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's right. Town that smells like chocolate, baby. Good. I used to know someone that lived behind the cocoa bean stacks. It smelled delicious 24/7. Used to be little apartments behind there. It's cool. It's cool. Jacob 9T, Z9T. Hi, I'm back. Hello. Banger comments. Does this count? All right. Rosenblatt's telling me it counts. Congratulations, you do it. You are also on the big purple board of awesomeness. Keep the awesomeness coming, folks. Let's go. How are you doing? I'm doing just fine. I'm doing as good as your avatar is doing. That's a happy avatar right there. Does it really smell that way? It did, Amy. I don't think they store the cocoa beans on site anymore because they moved manufacturing to Mexico. But it legit did for decades. There were big yellow towers. And I'm talking, these were 35-story towers. They weren't like a little grain silo on a farm. No, these were like huge industrial concrete. They have to have the lights on top so aircraft don't. I mean, they're huge, and they were filled up with raw cocoa beans, and oh my God, it just smelled so good. I loved it. I loved going over to her house. I would make excuses just to go over to my friend's house. This was, back when I was a teenager, and yeah, it was a lot of. It's legit. It's legit. They're still there. The big yellow cocoa towers. There were like four or five of them, and they were all kind of sandwiched together. They weren't individual pillars. There was like, a big cylinder, and then it was connected to another big cylinder. Not big, 35-story cylinder. It's just huge. It's huge. It was really. Oh, I can't say good enough. I can't say enough good things about it. Just like I can't say enough good things about my level 2 Fun Havers. That is the membership I have here on the Awesome Fun Things YouTube channel. Klondike, Sammy Superstar, and Tech Troublemaker. They are level 2 Fun Havers. Level 3 support goes to the Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. Level 3 also get verbal shout-outs, which you just heard me say their names, and their name on screen colored. Gold. Now with sparkles.
Rich Vibes.
When I lived in Philadelphia, there was a hockey rink outside Nabisco factory. Always smelled like vanilla cupcakes. Yeah. Nabisco. Not Hershey. It's funny because Nestle is also a town, and they also have a town somewhere in the United States, and their town smells like chocolate too. But you can't. Hershey products all the way here, and Reese's. They also have a Reese's peanut butter cup factory, also in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Here's a fun fact about Hershey. Am I off the rails yet? Oh, I am off the rails. Thank you, Luigi, for busting in. When you look on a map, it says Hershey, Pennsylvania, and the road signs say Hershey this way. Hershey is not a real town name. It's what they call a fictitious name. Very similar to Hollywood. Hollywood is not a real name of an area. It's called Los Angeles. Well, Hershey is really Derry Township. So when you roll up to Hershey Park and you see police on site, they're always Derry Township police. There's no such thing as Hershey police or the Hershey Town Council. It's all Derry Township, and so it really doesn't exist as a formal name, but that's what it is. Oh, right on the boulevard. I pass it on my way to work. That's funny. Also, like downtown Hershey, it's very affluent, and my younger brother used to live in Hershey proper, but it was this basement apartment. It was down and dirty. I shouldn't say dirty, but it was like a very low cost. I mean, when he was 19 years, he was just a kid, and he had the apartment there, but he got this letter in the mail asking for optional donations for the flowers, because on the main roadway they have a centerpiece and they have fresh flowers pretty much almost all year long, and they cost money, so they asked the residents to pay for it optionally. And it was, how much do you want to pay? $1,000, $2,000, other, implying that people would write checks higher than $2,000. He's like, I'm in this $700 a month apartment, in the basement. The windows were just those little windows at the very top you know, because ground level was only like 2.5 feet from his ceiling, and he had suspended ceiling tile. Like, it was low cost. He's like, I don't know who they think I am. I'm not paying $1,000 or $2,000 or more than $2,000 to pay for the flowers. Hershey has their own zip code. Okay. Yeah, I think they have some municipal pull. But as far as the formal name of the town, it is very much what they call a fictitious name. Hershey, Pennsylvania is a fictitious name. I just thought that was cool. And then when my son was 13, he had his friend over, and his friend said, Mr. Matt, how far is Hollywood from Los Angeles? And I said 0. He's like, I don't understand. What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. I'm like, it's the same thing. And I explained to him what a fictitious town name was. And he was like, oh, I never knew that. So, and I told him the same thing's true for Hershey. They're like, why? I blew their mind. You know, a little 13-year-old kid learning that stuff. They never knew. Anyway. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. There's a big hand. Boom. All right. I am going to leave it here. My name is Matt Haas. This is the Good Morning Haas Show on the Awesome Fun Things YouTube channel. I stream 5 days a week. If it's a weekday, Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm here 8:15 a.m. Eastern. Come check me out. Always having a good time. Talk about the creative things I do or just what's going on in my life. Here are my socials. Play around on the socials. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.